Alright. Continuing on. Sia is stronger than Volga. Still had Volgan on the brain.
Sia sensed another powerful and unknown entity in a separate rift in time. This one on the floating island of Skyloft. When she arrived there, she found it already beset by...
Kinda sucks to do all this, only for Ganondorf to show up and throw you out of your fortress like, and this is mine, and this is mine, and that is mine too.
Skyloft were clearly overwhelmed.
What a card.
What a fucking card. I love our Ganondorf. I hope we see him again.
He's such a dipshit.
But the beast's advance could not be stopped.
Welcome back to an Hour of Evil. Today's guest is Sia, under a blanket because we had to get her past the censors. That is one thick blanket.
Right back at ya.
Right.
Subjugate it and make it her own. Launching herself into battle to defend Skyloft, Sia looked for an
So Sia, you ever get cold?
And then add it to her
Well, I mean, not now.
What a card.
Glad I could help. What a card.
Studio audience.
Yes, we know what Skyloft looks like.
Well, I really wish that people would stop asking me just about my outfit when I go into interviews.
Fucking get a better personality trait. Anyway, Sia, what's your outfit made of? Is that like cotton?
Worms, dirt, some silk, Tears of the Innocent.
Tears of the Innocent.
No.
Like, she doesn't realize when a joke's being made. She doesn't realize when she's being insulted.
She just doesn't... Yeah, she doesn't get it.
She's just dense. What a Seard.
That's what my mom used to say.
Alright.
He's sweating and wiping like some of the note cards over his forehead, and it like smudges the note cards. He's like, oh fuck.
It was short for Sia as an aardvark.
Oh shit, I can't read this anymore. So Sia, what cheese is the you?
Academia, I guess?
Ha ha ha. Where is crap?
I can't really hear you all that well under here, so I'm assuming if you asked if I like Kraft macaroni and cheese, like, I guess that. Sometimes I put like butter in it, but I don't know.
I imagine that he was trying to read what a card, but couldn't read it anymore.
What a crap.
Where is crap?
There's probably some over there. Just gotta look around.
Probably in the prisoner's den if you're any fucking competent villain. Oh, hell no. Oh my god, she's just arising into the fucking punishment? What's that thing's name?
The imprisoned.
The punishment.
The imprisoned, yeah.
I would actually love for that to be the punishment. Yeah, fighting it felt like one, so I think that's really appropriate.
Sia the Aardvark is my new Sonic OC. I like it.
She always has a blanket over her head for some reason.
She's nervous. Now that's a Metal Gear name. It is.
Imprisoned Snake, yeah.
Imprisoned Snake? I think it was referring to the punishment, but I like that too.
The punishment comes after the fear.
What would that be in, like, my wacky facts logic?
Only you can know.
Only I can know.
Jacob, we don't write wacky facts. That's kind
Neither
of
do you, but
Yeah, neither do I.
It just mutilates and creates itself, is what you're telling me?
No, I just don't do it anymore.
I thought you just meant like, oh yeah, it just comes, like, it inhabits my body and I get possessed and then I record into a microphone.
I had a chance to make a career out of making YouTube videos, and I just kind of bungled it by doing the things I wanted to do.
How dare you? How dare you like your time and do whatever you want?
I guess the punishment is hell after you die, after the end?
The hell is you have to do wacky facts?
Oh no!
Weekly.
That was the plan originally. I have no idea how it was... I should have just quit my job right when I started making it. Because then I could have just dedicated all my time.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, like, I'm trying to imagine this universe where you did kept doing wacky facts, and I see one of the following happen. Either you get bored of it, or, like, you kind of want to move on to do other projects, and so you start, like, a new series at the same time as wacky facts is going on, but, like, your fans, like, don't respond well to it because they just want wacky facts, but you're tired of making wacky facts.
That's literally what happened. Except in a much, like, wider and less consistent way.
Like, I can't imagine you having, like, a nervous Twitter breakdown over wacky but like, or you like making like an apology video or something like.
Start with that heavy side. I'm sorry I solicited nudes.
I'm sorry, I just. And you have like shades and your hair's disheveled, and you're like, I'm sorry, I can't do wacky facts anymore. I'm gonna take a cold shower. Like, I can't see that.
What about the third timeline where he can't think of anything else besides wacky facts and can't turn it off?
Help! Literally every time someone asks me a question, I answer with fucking nonsense.
Well, then maybe on, like, whatever, like, idiot YouTuber that, like, covers drama shows up and he's like, and in today's news, Jacob had a wacky attacky on Twitter, and you just can see how he's just going insane.
Dude, if I ever get to the point where Keemstar is talking about me, I think I'll just dive there.
I was expecting an entire documentary by Frederick Knudsen.
Right.
Oh, dude, I love Down the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah. It's fascinating.
Can I commission him to make one for you, actually? Like,
No! I don't want to down the rabbit hole
pay
for
him.
people who's... What the fuck? Why would you want me to be on down the rabbit hole?
Okay, well, like, not every Down the Rabbit Hole is, like, horribly depressing. Only, like, most of them. But, like, sometimes...
Only the hour-long ones.
Yeah, like, if you see it go for, like, 2 hours, you're like, oh, boy. But, you know, sometimes it's, like, a nice topic. Like, oh, this one's about vaporware, or this one's about Neopets. You know? Like, it's not, like, a negative one. It's not like, when Jacob was 12 years old, he pooped himself in gym class. Like, they don't need to know that. I'm talking more, like well, creatively.
If you fucking take that out, then you know what... Then you know what? The whole episode would just be Jacob did wacky facts one day when he was bored. He started a career. He stopped doing wacky facts. His career ended. That's the whole episode.
Yeah, but I'll have like the cool like a sleuth music in the beginning. Da-da-da, ding, ding. This guy doesn't make videos anymore, but we're gonna.
This guy doesn't make videos anymore.
Consider this to be the first commission-based / advert. This is my first product placement. Down the rabbit hole.
This episode is actually sponsored by the person that it's talking about, so we can't say anything bad.
So, this episode will be 10 seconds long.
Jacob made wacky facts. It was the fucking tits, man. I wish it would come back.
You should have been there.
I do want to start making shit again. I just don't have time.
Well, I've been developing a new YouTube channel idea and like writing stuff out for what I want to do with it.
Cool.
But I want to focus on the Let's Play stuff first, but when I finish the ones that I said I was going to do, I'm going to transition into that. But at the same time, there is a video idea that's been nagging at me because of how relevant it is. And I feel like I might miss the boat if I don't jump at the opportunity.
I remember, like, a long time ago when, like, Channel Awesome was doing, like, tryouts and you almost entered.
Yeah, I almost did. The only reason why I didn't was because I wasn't satisfied with how my web camera picked up my fucking old house. Because the lighting in my house was shit for cameras. And I didn't necessarily have, like, the budget to, like, actually carry out how I envisioned it in my head. So I ended up never actually editing or, like, even actually completing it. I mean, I think I dodged the bullet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I was trying to say the same thing.
It's not like I was like, oh yeah, they were gonna dig me. My life would have been cool if I was putting shit on.
It would have broken you horribly.
I mean, you could have gotten yelled at by Rob Walker.
And then I would have been like, alright, listen here, you bald-headed piece of shit. You can't film critic for shit, you and your brother. You also don't know how to review The Wall. I said it, you fucking suck.
Oh, wow, you and everyone else on the internet said it. I don't know what happened, I just know he did a shitty review of The Wall and it was musical and bad.
Calling it a review is generous. It's more like, this is Doug Walker's midlife crisis in video format. That's what it comes off as.
Damn. I remember one day there was a celebrity day at school for like Spirit Week or something. I dressed as the Nostalgia Critic.
We all have regrets.
And then you told people to beat you up?
Everyone thought I was Michael Moore.
Hello, I'm Michael Moore. I remember it so you don't have to.
I remember because you all forgot.
Here's the thing, like, whenever I dress as an obscure-ass celebrity for Celebrity Day, everyone thinks I'm someone else consistently. Like, there were numerous people who said I looked like Michael Moore, because I had this, I wore it, like, it was a shit costume, first of all, because I couldn't find, like, a plain black hat, so I was wearing this, like, Tampa Bay Lightning hat that my dad had. I just had, like, a black overshirt and a white t-shirt and a loose tie, and that was my Nostalgia Critic outfit, and, like, a scribbled-on goatee. Everyone thought I was Michael Moore. And then, like, last year, for Halloween, I dressed as Tommy Wiseau to work, and everyone thought I was Howard Stern. To be fair, the wig I got was very curly. So I totally see where they were getting at, more than the Michael Moore thing. Plus...
Were you, like, talking in, like, Tommy Wiseau's mannerisms? Because if you were, I have a question for all those people who thought you were Howard Stern. Have you listened to him recently? Because, he kind of doesn't sound like Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, hi, Mark. Knopfler, what's this about you going on tour?
I did. The one guy fucking digged it. Like, there was this, like, short, I want to say, like, pageant. It was just everybody who was in costume going to the cafe and being like, hey, let's go in a line and show everybody our costume. And the guy who was presenting it actually knew who I was after I explained it. He was like, oh, my man. I was like, who the fuck are you? I was like, I'm Tommy Wiseau. I'm world famous director Tommy Wiseau. You ever seen The Room? No. Okay.
I mean,
Have you seen The Disaster Artist at least?
no. Have you seen the Nostalgia Critic's review of
Yeah!
like you just keep lowering the bar?
I stopped watching him like consistently ages ago. I like every now and again I get into like this kick where I'll watch him for a little bit. But like the Nostalgia Critic review that made me the most upset was I think his Sharknado review, because he took the movie way too fucking seriously.
He kind of does that for a lot of.
Like he reviewed Sharknado like it was a serious movie that was trying to be something that it wasn't.
Well, you mean like he does the thing where he thinks that every movie has to be like some life-changing experience when it's like, it's just a fucking movie. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and just be like, you know, it's just a game, right? Or, you know, it's just an album, right? I'm not saying you're not allowed to critique something in a passionate way, because being passionate is one thing. It means you care about the media, but at the same time, it's like, shut the fuck up, nerd. Sometimes, you know, you just kind of think that, where you're just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I feel like I'm that way sometimes, honestly.
Because I'm not talking about like Doug specifically, because all right, I'll just say right now, my video idea is on Doug, but it's not just about the wall. It's about his reviewing style and evolution in general, like kind of like an overview of his decline.
Ooh.
But like, it's not just him though. Like I feel like this is extremely common in a lot of YouTube reviewers, no matter what like source of media it is. It's really annoying when, like, you get somebody who does shit like nitpicking, I understand. Critiquing something because everybody has different tastes and things are subjective, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna like one thing, another person's not gonna like another thing. There's a big difference between, like, actually critiquing something, and then you do this thing where you just, like, do boring 3-hour analytical videos where you just fucking talk about like something like, how long does your fucking video essay have to be to say, I didn't like Breath of the Wild? Like, just get to the point. Like, I love analytical videos and I love when people like are passionate about something, but sometimes it's just like, you know, it didn't have to be this long. And I'm not saying, wah, I'm upset because he made fun of the thing I like. It's like, no, he's entitled to his opinion, but it's like, there's a point to where it becomes, this is a critique, and this is a 5-hour bitch fest, you know?
Well, I tweeted this recently. I feel like it's on topic. Video game is very well received and popular. YouTuber thinks it's okay. YouTuber will never let you forget it. It bugs me when reviewers define themselves by their unpopular opinions. It's okay that they have an unpopular opinion. It's just, after a while, we fucking get it.
It's like the people who wear, like they think it's like a badge of honor. How often have you heard this one? I'm always saying what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's lovely.
I have balls. I'm not a pussy because I'm always saying what I'm thinking. I mean, it's not like everybody's always saying what they're thinking all the time, but I'm special because I said it.
Since I said it and people got mad, so ooh.
Cool smugness.
I always say what I'm thinking on the internet. That's unique.
Like, you could just type in asterisk says what I'm thinking asterisk and you'll get the point across in your douchey way.
I'll tweet that right now, in fact.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I like H Bomber Guy a lot. His Dark Souls 2 video is the fucking worst.
What's the deal with that one?
That's the opposite problem, where he's defending a game that's not very good. And he goes on forever trying to defend it with all these little things that do not add up to a satisfying experience, but it apparently was enough for him.
Because, you know, like, if you can provide arguments, or, like, if I can see in a clear-cut way, okay, this game or whatever didn't gel with you, that's one thing. But it's a different thing when you act like the game is personally assaulting your life. Because it's like, by that point, I'm going to start thinking, nobody made you play it. Nobody made you buy the game, stupid, you know?
I'm really glad YouTubers are kind of shying away from that. Like, if they don't like a game, they'll just say why they don't like it, and they won't get too pissed off about it a lot. At least the ones I watch.
Yeah, I feel like Nostalgia Critic, his style is very much early YouTube. and he never evolved away from it, whereas YouTube has gone much more, super long analytical videos, but it's more in the video essay format now. It's more popular, and that actually allows you to go into detail, and you're not just talking out of your ass generally.
Right.
But the Stalder Critic's still doing the same thing he did when he started.
Yeah, getting way too angry. Like, even, like... I cannot sing the praises of James Rolfe enough. Like, I've heard shit about him not, like, actually wanting to do AVGN anymore, that he doesn't write his own things. I don't know if there's, like sources on that. But regardless, Angry Video Game Nerd has evolved so well. The new episodes are really fucking good. Like, he's just one of the most timeless creators, like, there is.
I feel like even James's, even his, like, weaker videos, like, I still, like, I feel like everything that James is saying feels genuine, even if, apparently, some of the latest episodes aren't written by him, but I'm assuming it's because he's a father now and he kind of doesn't have time to write or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I never feel like I never feel like this is a guy who's just doing this because it's his only source of income and he's desperate and nobody liked demo reel. In James Rolfe's case, it's because, he actually has, like, skills and talents that he can fall back on.
Yeah. Dude's super fucking talented. I'm not breaking no new ground by praising James Rolfe, but... Like, go watch this underrated guy.
Yeah, he only has, like, a majillion subscribers, but, you know...
He only has multiple companies under his belt. One of whom are signed to.
It's not like he's just genuinely well-liked, because a lot of people who just meet him in person say that he's just genuinely a nice and humble person.
That's right, guys. We work for James Rolfe.
I think, like, Screenwave is connected. I think people from Cinemassacre started. I don't know if they're directly involved, necessarily. But more or less, we're connected to AVGN in some way.
That's right, we should collab.
Yeah, we should just call him up. I'll say, hey, James, TheStrawhatNO. What do you mean you don't know? Yeah, you do. You know who we are. Anyway, so we're doing this thing, and we want you to just show up.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the name, but the sentence started with, hey, have you heard of these assholes?
His response could be, well, that could be anyone.
Anyways, Hyrule Warriors, yeah. Thank you, guys.
That's a video
Yeah, Hyrule
game.
Warriors. All right, cool. Yeah, definitive edition, even.
Let me finish chewing.
No.
You don't have a say, Jacob.
Well, I have one superpower, and that's the ability to lock Austin Scholl's jaw when I want.
I really thought you were gonna say I'm gonna review that decision, but that's much better.
Jacob has challenged the ruling on the field that he cannot control Thorn's jaw. Ooh, who said Jacob would come in here with a fucking football joke?
If my dad was here, he would appreciate it.
Hey, I'm wearing a football jersey right now, and it's actually really fucking hot, so I might change.
I'm supporting my sports team, and it hurts.
It does. I'm a Bucks fan. It always hurts.
Oh, Lordy Jesus, why?
What did I make? I made some sweet and sour chicken, some really cheap boxed shit. Like, if you ever want sweet and sour chicken, get it from a real Chinese restaurant. Don't get it from a box. It's never that great, but at least we have some. And also I steamed some rice and some broccoli.
Sounds good, man.
Like I said, quasi-Asian dinner. Alright. Continuing on into a valley of some sort.
If only it would say what kind of valley it is.
Link and his allies had defeated Wizro, Zant, and Girahim.
I just forgot which one it was. It's a valley of the seers.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to see it, I believe it.
Because on the stream, it was still on the screen, so I guess I was just like,
We are on a delay.
yeah. The valley of the out-of-business appliance stores.
Look at Ganondorf's smirk. Like, yep, I took this over.
I just faded in from the titties.
So see, when we last met, we had a fight over at the Valley of the Seers. So, how's that scar healing up?
Well, it still fucking hurts. I still have the blanket over it. Can you at least, like, cut a hole in it? Because it's hard to breathe.
We can't risk it. Can't risk anything slipping out.
My nose?
Yeah.
But hey, it was crocheted by my mom. It's porous.
I'm sweating.
There you go. It's porous, see? It'll absorb it. I'm hungry. I'm pretty sure the mic just picked up my rumbling tummy.
Nah, all I just heard was you going, I'm hungry.
That's what my stomach sounds like.
So it's less grumbling than whining.
Wait, Jacob, you said you just got off of work like an hour or so ago, so like, did you have lunch at least?
I had lunch at 2:30.
Oh my god, Jacob, go get something to fucking eat.
I'm fine.
You said you were hungry a second ago.
I'm hungry, but I'm also fine.
Alright. I was gonna say, like, have CJ bring you, like a can of LaCroix. Isn't that what you guys, like, eat for breakfast and dinner or something?
Yes.
The can.
Of course. No, I got a can right here. Watch. Oh. I actually chewed it. There's still some in here.
I heard your bones just now, so that was something.
There's still some in here. I really hope it doesn't spill when I put it down. Alright, we're safe, I think. Said you were hungry. Go get food. No! I'm fine. I don't want to miss fucking... Okay, next intermission I'll go get a snack or something.
Yeah, the food I made is still ready in the kitchen. Like, I ate it, but I need to put it away.
Jacob can assign ringtones to his stomach. Yeah, I'm hungry. Or I'm full. I'm about to puke. Time to shit.
Ain't no lie, baby. Da, da, da.
I've got one of those new smart tummies.
How expensive was it?
You'd be surprised. I found a guy behind a fucking a guy behind a fucking Publix that'll install it for not too much.
Oh, I see. Jacob, I could have offered you a cheaper alternative. You could have just swallowed your phone, and it would have done the same thing.
What? Have Alexa inside of me? Inside my tummy?
Yeah! People could pay you for that.
To be a human Alexa? That's just a guy with a fucking...
That's just a person named Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, you won't have to like do any of the work. You just like punch yourself in the gut, and you're like, you hold open your mouth, and then people talk in your mouth.
Oh boy.
And then Alexa responds. Like, you're like an instant weird-ass service. You make people uncomfortable. Like, we need someone like that.
We do. You know, you bring up a point. I won't say if it's a good one or not. Alexa, digest my lunch for me.
Recalculating.
Ah, shit. Now it's gonna stay in there forever, and that's probably bad for me.
Food transmitted to brains.
All I can think of is pancakes. Okay, so talking into the mouth,
As opposed to...
No, when you mentioned talking into my mouth, I remembered my first experience drinking a pumpkin spice latte. It tasted like someone ate a pumpkin pie and then breathed into my mouth.
Not that they breathed it into your face and you sniffed it into your mouth.
Yeah, someone just ate a whole pumpkin pie, didn't brush their teeth. All kinds of pumpkin stank up in there, Then just like, I open my mouth, they open theirs, they go, and that's the same experience as drinking a pumpkin spice latte. I didn't enjoy it.
Well, I suppose it's fair, but I think you might want to try pumpkin spice again at another point.
Maybe.
It's not supposed to be like that.
It tasted like, I felt the liquid, but it just immediately it felt like air. I don't know what it was about the fucking taste of that. It just felt like I was drinking liquid air of pumpkin.
And where did you get this pumpkin spice drink?
Starbucks.
If you have a Caribou coffee, and I know you don't, but you should try one of theirs.
I don't. I'm about as far away from a Caribou coffee as I could possibly be, I imagine.
Okay, well, I still have their menus and PDFs saved on my computer, so I can make it for you.
Oh, man. Okay. I thought you were like, here, I could send you the menu. Like, what the fuck am I going to do with that?
Yeah, here you go, Jacob. Here's all the list of drinks and foods you can get at Caribou, you know, when you want to imagine what it's like to eat.
It was iced, Brenna.
Well, ice dulls flavor.
Yeah, it was flavorful, but it was just a very unpleasant pumpkin taste is what I'm getting at.
I feel like you used the wrong adjectives for that then.
No, it was an exaggeration, but here's the thing. It felt like all the flavor was in, like, the air of the drink, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, alright, this is going to sound harsh.
It had a weird aftertaste.
Yeah, that. But this is going to sound harsh. It's not an accurate comparison, but it's the first thing I think of. You know, Bean Boozled beans. The Bean Boozled jelly beans. You bite into it, and it feels like your mouth is just filled with this disgusting stench itself, and that tastes bad. It's almost like they pocket the stanky air into the jelly bean. That's kind of the same sensation I got drinking a pumpkin spice latte. It wasn't like actually like that unpleasant, of course, but it felt like airy. It felt like a gas and not a liquid.
Kind of effervescent.
Yeah. But I'm not comparing pumpkin spice lattes to Bean Boozled jelly beans, though. It's not that bad.
I mean, if anything, it just sounded like you just drank you somehow managed to drink an entire can of air freshener.
An air freshener, oh my god.
Just, you were like, this pumpkin spice is terrible.
That's literally what I drank.
Or you just shoot a can of compressed air in your mouth. Flavor's off.
Something's not right.
I think I'm about to pass out.
It's not for me.
I'm pretty sure, can't you get high off WD-40?
I mean, that's not compressed air, but...
Oh.
I would imagine it has the... It has fumes.
Probably. Still a aerosol of sorts. Iced pumpkin spice. Google, Jacob. Google what? WD-40? You got it, dude.
Will this kill me? No, it won't.
Hot pumpkin spice is what you're saying. You should Google that.
Oh. Well, okay. Hot pumpkin spice.
I like how Ganon rode all the way on a horse just so he could levitate.
Wow. Look at all these pictures of coffee. Sure is a latte.
The levitate goes upwards. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Google if you get high. Okay.
Oh, okay. And if you get high off WD-40, you got it. You know, Sia, you said doesn't look like that wasn't very fun to play, but I kind of like that move where she just kind of stands there and fires the balls. How like nonchalant it is, like fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm warming up to her. She's a little tricky. She attacks really fast, but her best, at least my preference, where she stands there and does the energy balls, that's her YYX. But it could be really easy to overshoot it, and then you just stand there and do something else, which isn't as useful. Like, I have to pay attention to my combos, and I don't play Hyrule Warriors like that.
So I Googled it, and then I ended up on a fucking, what appeared to be an actual drugs forum, so I left.
I really thought you were gonna say I googled it and now I'm high.
Okay, defeat conditions are if Lana dies. Lana has left and is starting to head towards Ganondorf, who is going to kill her.
Not if we kill her. Not if we kill Ganondorf first.
Not if I die first.
See, I just felt the need to use every single strongest attack she could think of. Whoa!
Wow, see, you were shit in the story, but once I start playing it...
Ganondorf has been infused with power. Never mind.
Yeah, I know there was a barrier.
You kind of ruined his life, actually. Really, Ganondorf?
Isn't that just typical? You killed me, and you're beneath me.
That's such a toddler tantrum thing to do. I didn't lose. No, I didn't. In fact, I'm not even going to acknowledge this day.
I was gonna go to bed. Be like, oh boy, the whole new day.
So when is this episode of the talk show going up?
It's canceled. It's canceled, actually.
Yeah, but the cameras are still rolling, so he's got to stay under that for a minute.
Okay.
Is that the end of Sia's story? Just, I can do what I want, and then she dies. Because it's going straight to Wind Waker now.
Oh, well.
Well, shit.
What a great story.
What a great character.
That was an adventure we had with her.